Good morning, y'all. God bless to all, man. It's amazing that you're up today. It's amazing that, you're able to put some air in your lungs. And what's greater than that, I know we all have our own challenges. Today you may have woke up and suffered a loss, lost your job, or things, my life might just not be going your way, man. But, we just put it in the hands of the Lord and just pray, things will work out for the better. And we believe that by faith. We don't say it, we believe it, right? It's a big difference. But we've just been dispatched. So I have a load that's picking up about 2 hours away from here. Just woke up about an hour. So when I wake up, man, I just like to clean a little bit, just get the truck just in a comfortable state. I can't stand being in a messy truck. I do not understand how some drivers can just sit here and, drive for miles on end, just hoarding things and not cleaning their truck, not making their bed, just gunning it down the road, and that's even a violation if DOT was to ever pull you in and see you have a messy truck. So it's one of the things when I like to at least make sure, like, my living space, this is basically your home, right? For the next week or two, it will be my home. So I like to keep it nice and clean. I always take the rubber mats like every 3 days, take them out and get them rinsed out at the truck stop. But we're gonna go in back of the trailer, sweep it out. We have a pickup that's about 2 hours away at a Pepsi DC. And then the load is delivered. Today's Friday morning. The load is delivering Monday at 7 in the morning in Texas. I believe it's about 1,400 miles away. So we don't really have to rush. We got a lot of time. But today I'll probably, depending on what time they load me, because my pickup is at 2 in the afternoon. Now, if they take me early, then I definitely will probably do like 500 miles today. For by Sunday, I could probably be right by where I gotta be. And then that's when I could do my laundry at the truck stop and everything. Just have everything. To me, I was looking at it like this, man. I know some people, they babysit loads, but to me, I'm like, anything can happen. You can get it flat, Don't think like those, the 22 hours when I seen it was gonna take to get there. Like, anything can happen in that time. I like to get there as soon as possible. So we're gonna sweep this out, make it nice and clean, and then probably get my garbage bag. So I'm gonna grab that, sweep out here, and then get things rolling, So yeah, they made a nice mess in here. Being as though, even though we don't need the reefer, it's a dry unit. I mean, it's a dry load, but it's gonna be consumed by people, so the trailer has to be pretty clean, Just don't need a washout or nothing. It's just a lot of wood. You just gotta think about it. If you're about to ship, let's just say, if you're a shipper and you had $200,000 worth of merchandise you're about to put in a person's trailer that's gonna be consumed by humans, wouldn't you want it up to par, So, the same mentality, man. Usually I just go like that. I would invest in a leaf blower, but to me, it's like, this is a little workout. Anything to get the blood circulating as a truck driver, because let's be honest, man, we're sitting down for like hours, and just as soon as we're done doing that, then we just go to sleep, right? So it's like, just think about doing that for years on end. Not to say I'm gonna be a truck driver for years on end, but just taking away years from your life. Why did I think that was a rat? That was a rat. Get this side. But let me get to this, man. I don't want to bore y'all with this type of footage. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. So big difference, you know. A broom goes a long way. No need for a washout. You know, when we get to Laredo, we're gonna do the washout and we're gonna wash the truck for the first time. So that will be on Monday, Laredo, Texas. Anyway, let's shut these doors and let's start this journey 2 hours away to Pepsi. So man, we are ready to go. We got our coffee, you know, get the day started. Usually I try to stay away from caffeine because I don't want to keep making frequent trips to the bathroom, you know. You gotta try to keep this door closed as much as possible and get as many miles in. You know, sometimes you go to a rest area and then next thing you know, you done spent 45 minutes over there by accident. But it's just a part of it, right? But it's still early in the morning. Should be there by, say, close to noon. But yeah, let's head out this parking spot. And I'm just very thankful. Like I said yesterday, we ain't know if he's gonna find a parking spot, but by the grace of God, man, God is so great that as soon as I was coming in, somebody was coming out. I seen the sign of, you know, when they have, somebody has their flashes on. It was like 3 in the morning, he has flashers on. And I immediately went to him and said, hey man, are you leaving? And he said, yup. And I was like, thank you, Lord. You know, I'm telling you, at the appointed time, God will do things for you if you just believe, you know. And I'm like, oh boy, this is why I hate late deliveries, especially
Continue on Dub Sutton Road.
Especially like midnight deliveries, man. Like, cause you probably not gonna find a place to park, and they usually kick you out the facility. They don't want you staying in there, so they kick you out. And then now you have to get creative and try to find a way to park. And you know, being out here over the road, that's one security you always want. You always want to know, like, man, I got a secure place to park. But yeah, man, we're going. We're trucking. Everything's looking good. North Carolina is literally a mile away, and I'm in South Carolina right now. But I think my company, they do a lot of business in here. You know, this Walmart DC. So I'm probably gonna be coming back here a lot of times. But for the most part, I got there at midnight. No, I got there at 11. I got the hour before my appointment, and I was out of there by 2 in the morning, you know. So really can't complain, man. You know, at least now we're set up for the next day where we're not trying to deliver and then now it's like noon and we're trying to rush to our pickup. Today's Friday also, so it works out in the end. But if anything interesting comes along, I definitely will be recording. But as of right now, let me turn off the camera before I don't start ranting. You know, but beautiful people, man, start your day off right. God is love, man. Don't allow the tragedies of yesterday or the shortcomings of yesterday define who you are today, right? Don't let that happen. Anyway, God bless. Let's continue going. Carolina. We made a rookie mistake, man. Now I'm supposed to be on the right lane if I can make a left turn. So you always want to be on the opposite side. So if I'm making a right turn, I want to be on the left side. If I'm making, you know, a left turn, I want to be on the right side, just to give more distance between the cars over there and whatever obstacles may be over there. Now, rookie mistake. Wasn't fully paying attention, you know, but it happens sometimes. We're just gonna go slow, start putting on our blinkers now, letting everybody know, like, hey man, I'm gonna have to get over. Especially when you turn in tight corners, you could take down a whole light pole and everything like that, traffic lights, and it can get very ugly very quick. So let me ease into this. My big mistake, you know, but thank God our tandems are all the way forward, but it wasn't too bad. But just as a driver, you know, you always want to give yourself as much space as possible, and I'm thankful for him because he's actually letting me get over, so I appreciate that. But yep. Thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm gonna get over to the right lane because it's early in the morning. I know these four-wheelers trying to get to work and do whatever they gotta do, and next thing you know, they're gonna start cutting me off. So I'm gonna hurry up and try to get over. Alright guys, so we pulling into the rest area. The coffee got the best of me. I gotta go, you know, relieve myself. As you know, caffeine makes you, it dehydrates you, so it just flushes out all the water within you, and that's what it's doing right now. So I have to pull in. I'm currently I'm like an hour away.
Turn left on I-85.
But I told myself not drink coffee. I don't even really need it right now. I just kind of had a taste for it. Let's pull into this rest area right here. Right there, we're good. Let me head inside. So let's see how this rest area looks. I just be thinking, man, I be having this GoPro on my head. You know, do people be offended? Like, hey, why you walking around with that camera on your head? But of course I don't go inside the restroom like that and just invade people's privacy. But sometimes, man, some of these rest areas are just, they're beautiful places. I've been here before, right? It's either that or just the majority of them just look the same. I sworn I came here last week. No, but everything looks nice, man. I love rest areas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just look at God's handiwork. You know, they make it welcoming, and it's a very good visual stimulation as a driver when you're just looking at the pavement, driving for miles and miles a day. Like, this is kind of like just a breath of fresh air. Seems like they got a playground over there. Maybe, maybe not. You know, a couple of places to eat, bring your food. Maybe in here is where the restroom is, and that's just the vending. I kid you not, I probably spent about $1,000 on vending machines. Restroom right here. Couple of things. I'm gonna grab something from the machine. I see my favorite gummy worms. Nice start. There they go right there. Yeah, 66. as a driver, I try to make the best out of everything. Like, usually we're just driving for miles and we're just seeing concrete and pavement and lines, you know. So this is like a breath of fresh air for me. I try to do with the best of what's given to me. As a truck driver, we can't fit our truck everywhere, right? Like, literally when we're driving through the state or we're doing it just driving through, we can't go sightseeing. We can't go to like whatever that state is known for. So we just make the best out of it. And if we think about other people with other occupations, some of them look at truck drivers as, you know, a glamorous job, because they're like, listen, I sit in a cubicle all day in a desk where my boss can come and hound me, and you guys get to drive on an open road. Then we're complaining, hey man, that's all we get to do is drive on the road. Being as though lately they've been pulling pins. When you park your truck, I always like to do a visual inspection. You never know. I'm not trying to deal with that. And it's sad that it comes to that too. Like, it's supposed to be a brotherhood. And you're making other people who are in the same profession as you life harder. This don't make no sense to me, man. But I'm just seeing online how people just, they pull off and their trailer just fall down because somebody pulled their pin. And it takes so long to bring it back up. Sometimes you can't even do that. Cut it close. This guy might have to back up a little. He got it. Yeah, he got it. Let's go. We are out of here, man. We are going back on I-285, I believe we're on. So,
Turn left on I-85.
always gotta be careful when you're merging back on the highway. As trucks, we don't achieve highway speed as fast. It takes some time. Looking around, making sure no cars are coming.
After a quarter of a mile, go straight ahead and then enter the highway, Interstate 85, US 6.
Oh, we're on 85. No, we're going to 285. There we go. Right there. I got it there one more time because up ahead is the exit only. All right, we're good in this lane.
Continue on the road.
Got a lot of trash coming out that truck. All over the highway. Let me switch lanes, man. You gotta be careful with stuff like that. You know, things happen, but at the end of the day, if DOT comes behind him, he's gonna get pulled over and be in violation. Like, you see that stuff coming all over the highway. You know, this is not to clown him. Sometimes you think you got everything secured. Things like this happen, you know. If I could, I would try to come beside him and let him know what's happening, you know, help a brother out. But in no shape or form, I'm trying to clown him. And anything could happen in trucking. Anything, you know. Today you may clown somebody else, and tomorrow may be you, and that's promised. There will be a day when it will be you. You did some silly mistake. So in a scenario where it's not you, it's somebody else, they deserve the same grace that you would want. That's just a fact of life. You know, God is gracious. We all fall short. We're all sinners. We do things that we know are wrong, and we know that he's watching, but he still loves us so, because his grace is undeserving favor, you know. Let me see if I can get to the side of him. Traffic is kind of slowing down. Let's see. I don't know. If you made it to this part of the video, I just need you to comment below, God is good, man. And just love life, man. And love your family and your loved ones. You know, we go through some tough times. And sometimes it brings tears, it brings heartaches. But you know, God got you. And I'm praying for you, man. I know you're going to be on the other side, triumphant in whatever you're going through. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get back to the video. Thank you guys for rocking with me. This is our exit right here, and now we're only 7 minutes away. 2 hours early.
Right at the stop sign.
2 hours early, man. But take our chances, right? What I hate is when you think you can't get to a place early. I mean, and you know, you get there. And you'd actually take you early, you know? I mean, that's what I love. Currently only a mile and a half away. So it should be after this, like, beautiful state of North Carolina, man. I wouldn't mind living in the South at all. At all. I love it.
After a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Business Park Drive.
I do not see no right. Okay. Talking about up there.
Turn right at the traffic light.
All right, let's make this right. Might need to hug the left just a little bit. My tandem's all the way forward, so you can see all the tire marks from the trucks.
After 1 mile, turn right.
In 1 mile, arrive at 295 Business Park Drive.
Alright, both my GPSs working together. Usually they always fighting for the right route, you know. Both of them have got me in the jam. The trucker path and the Garmin. Both are truck GPSs. Some people think that I'm using regular maps from Apple or Google Maps. And I'll never. That's just a shortcut to end your career, you know? Look at this, man. This is beautiful. I just love the color. Look at the fall color, man. Turn off the Jakes. There's no need for them. Come on, Pepsi. Let's get me in there. Don't make me sit around for like 2 hours. I could use that for some drive time. Today I plan to drive at least like for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. You know, just to dig in the 1,400 miles that we have to drive. I really don't have to drive today. I can knock that out, you know, Saturday and Sunday. But like I always say, man, you never know what's going to happen to you. You never know if the truck going to start acting up.
After 1,000 feet, turn right and then turn right.
Arrive at 295 Business Park Drive on the right.
All right, looking for the entrance. Trucker Path usually always does a good job with the entrance. I love that. Well, at first it didn't have that. They would just do it like this. You see how this just shows you the flag? That's it. Like
Arriving at 295.
I love that Trucker Path actually will show you the entrance. Like you see that little green dot? It's telling me that's the entrance.
Now turn right and then bear left.
Shipping and receiving. Okay. All right.
You have reached your destination. The destination is on your left.
I see. So hopefully they take us, man. Stop right here. I like to analyze the facility all the time, and you can tell there's a lot of space right here, you know? Let me grab my phone if I can get.
So upon arrival, I did not know what to expect. I didn't know she was going to send me away, give me a door, but she was very nice. She gave me a door immediately. And I mean, guys, just thank you for rocking with me this long, man. And just whatever you're going through, man, right now or in the future, leave it in God's hands. You know, you are a conqueror by faith, and believe that whatever trials and tribulations that you come across have no authority and have no power over you. You know, Jesus said, if you have faith of a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain to be tossed into the ocean. Now, a mountain is something that cannot be conquered easily. It takes faith. It's one of those situations that you cannot do it on your own. You know, you need God to help you out. So approach everything like a mountain, and God will never steer you away. God is love. I love you guys. Bless you all in Jesus' holy and precious name. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and God bless.